Go ahead. This is Tech.
Yeah,
He's want to finish off the part two of parenting. I just want y'all to listen to the message he about to give y'all. Go ahead, Tech.
yeah. Like I said, like I just want people to understand, like we not up here glorifying the gang aspect because I'm no longer a gang member, but I am a blood, and I'm a part of a movement, and I took the time to educate myself and learn. And learn qualities and morals that I stand by as a man because I'm a man before I'm anything. And as a man, as a husband, as a father, the qualities that I've learned the hard way. I'm trying to teach my kids and my younger comrades to be able to be something better, not only for themselves but for their kids. So when my little homies come in here, I'm teaching them education. Yo, pick up a book. Get your GED. Do things that's going to bring meaning into your life and your kids' life, your family life. You know what I mean? Like so that way when you get back out here, you won't end up back in this joint. You won't end up dead or stressed out. You know what I mean? So like we're just trying to, instead of us turning our back on our comrades, we're trying to change the cycle. You know what I'm saying? So that they're teaching those who are looking up to them, things that they can learn the easier way, not the harder way. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope people understand that, like, everybody out here wearing a red flag and a blue flag ain't killing people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is an underscore right there. Everybody that's selling dope ain't always doing it just to glorify and all that. Sometimes people, go through the struggle where we're trying to, take care of our family. I'm not saying that it's right, but understand why people do the things they do, and you can understand who that person is. Judge me based on who I am and not what I represent. I'm a man.
Right,
I'm a father. I teach my kids good shit.
right. So, before we get into the question on how y'all kids felt, how our kids felt, I'm gonna say this. It's a good thing that you are, putting it out there, but in all levels of, your life, parenting, being a husband or boyfriend or a father, by steps, I want both of y'all to name what follows in what order. What come first, what comes second, what come last. Go ahead, Dave.
So what comes what comes first is me being a parent and knowing that I was raised by one parent. I never wanted my child to have to be raised by one parent. So now that they are both of them, I look at what comes first besides God as being, there for them as far as they mind state things that I know I went through. I try to see if they going through it, like as far as shutting down and you know things like that, knowing how to respond to certain situations and stuff. And as far as you asking about how do I think, how do we think that our children are affected by the
No.
decisions that we chose?
So we're gonna make sense of that, but I wanted to know
Okay.
like what order in your life. Because like Tech said, just because we do things in life don't make like whatever we do, bad decisions we make, it doesn't make us as a person. So I was asking, in what order, father, husband, gang member, in what order do everything fall in line for
Okay.
you?
Okay. Um, let me see.
I know you said
Parenting.
parenting. That was the first one.
Yeah. Parenting. Um, God. Um, when it comes to this gang stuff, that's very at the end for me now
Okay, so that's good
because I
enough.
let that. I, yeah, I let that be the end.
Yeah, so that's good enough. See, so Tech, I'm gonna let you say it, and I'm gonna give y'all the reason why I just had y'all do that. Go ahead, Tech.
Well, first and foremost, like I said, I'm a man before I'm anything. everything. So I stand. I gotta. Self-preservation is the key to life. So in order for me to be able to be a good father or a good husband or a good brother or a good whoever, I gotta be a good me first. I gotta be a great me first, or the best version of myself that I can be, so that people can receive me as I am. So I put being a man first and foremost, but second to God, because I put God first in everything I do. You know what I'm saying? But me being a great man will allow me to be every aspect of any. I don't gang bang, so gang banging ain't even in the category. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't even last. It's not at all. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I mean, being a man, being a husband, because that ties to me being a father. So. But I
Okay.
definitely put my kids in, how on that list as well.
Okay, so that right there was an example of two black men that's incarcerated that still see things how we see it out on the free world. They still have um the mental to know what's important and what's not. That's the point of me having them do that strategy just now. Um So now we're gonna go into the question of how they kids felt. Me and my husband, we shared children, so how our kids felt when he was incarcerated. So we're gonna start with being as though me and my husband we share the same children. We're gonna start with Dave. Dave, how did your son feel when you got locked up?
Okay. Well, when I got locked up, my son, I'm gonna say he feels sad. He feel unloved. He feel, like he just feel like he was nothing to this world because this is the third time he had to deal with my incarceration of a kind of first time he was born, I was locked up. Second time, I came home and told him I wasn't never going back. And then a month before I got caught, I let him know of my ongoing situation again. And he told me he thought that I wasn't going to go back. So every time I left the house, even though I was on the run, gun in hand, he wanted to come with me because he didn't want me to leave. So when I got incarcerated, on this last number, he wrote me and he told me, he forgive me. And that was very big in him being a child, saying that he forgive me and he want to just move forward and talk about it, him and the me thing. So I was like, So that let me
That
know,
he's healing. That showed that he's healing.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, at the age he was. So now that he's an adult and he has kids of his own, I honestly can't get him to admit it, but I know he feels different because time to time he say little things when he texts me, and it make me feel as I should feel like, dang, like I left him out there to raise himself. So he for sure gonna be the best father he can to his three kids, but I know he kind of look at me different because I wasn't there when he graduated. I wasn't there when he went to college. I wasn't there when he went to the army. And, I think that helped make a difference
Mhm.
to, I think that helped make a difference to him. I believe it make him sad. I believe that it make him sad and depressed at the same time because of my incarceration.
Okay. And what about you, Tech?
Hold on. So, yeah, I mean, our 10-year-old was the first that really asked the question outright, like, why are you locked up? And I remember when she asked that question, I looked at you. You was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? That's on you can answer that. And back then we just sugarcoated it because she was too young to really understand what was going on, but we definitely didn't lie to her. We basically, told her what it is. I'm locked up because of something that I was a part of and something that somebody else did, and they put it on me. And
Hold
then
on,
she
babe.
asked, you ever get
So
out of it?
it's about to stop. So we're gonna continue on with the next one because I got one more question for y'all.